remember when you went into town?
Yeah, yes, sir. What did I go town for?
The mail.
Oh, yeah, the mail. Oh, you got a letter here from Judge Dean Benton Sylvester from Houston, Texas. You know him?
Yeah, Dean's an old friend of mine. Yeah, listen to this. Dear Ben, 2 of my very dear friends will arrive in Virginia City on the 3rd of next month, where they plan to do some investing in land. The names are Phil Axe and Henry Morgan. These men are honest as the day is long, Ben, and I would take it as a personal favor if you would act as their sponsor and introduce them around your community. Dean Benton Sylvester. Oh, what do you have? Isn't this the 3rd of the month?
It sure is, Pop.
I better get into town and make some arrangements for them for a place to stay.
Oh, Pa, you ought to know the best place to stay.
Where's that?
Oh, Widow Hawkins. She takes in boarders, doesn't she, Pop?
Yes, sir, and boy, she sets the best table in town. She's the best cook I ever saw in my whole life. Except for Hop saying here.
Yeah, she's very neat, too. The only person in Virginia City that changes her guest towels once a week.
If you don't mind, gentlemen, I would prefer not to discuss Widow Hawkins.
Now, wait a minute, Pa. She's got the only decent place in town. You can't expect the judge's friends to stay anywhere else.
I suppose you're right about her having the best place in town to board. Well, I'll go in and talk to her. Adam, would you care to come with me?
What? Why, Paul? Protection?
Pa doesn't need any protection against the widow. I spent a whole day with her last year at the June picnic. Had a wonderful time.
I spent the whole day with her at the June picnic because I happened to draw her name out of a goldfish bowl in which were the names of 50 other ladies.
I hear tell, Paul, around town that you sort of arranged that.
Now, just one long minute. And you look at me when I talk to you.
Yes, sir.
I know that half the people of Virginia City are trying to get me married off to Widow Hawkins. Now, maybe I have to take their smirks and innuendos, but I don't have to take it from my own family. You hear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You coming along, Adam?
I'm with you every step of the way, Pa. Right down the aisle.
Benjamin, dear boy, how nice of you to come calling.
Well, Clementine, it's very nice to see you. You know my son Adam.
Oh, yes, I know all your sons, especially the big one, who looks like a peeled grizzly bear.
Oh, that's Horace.
Oh, yes, I remember him very well. But then you have another son, Tiny Tim, is it?
No, Widow Hawkins, that's little Joe.
Oh, of course, little Joe. I have the most frightful time with names. But do come in, and I'll brew you a nice cup of sassafras tea.
Well, Clementine, actually, we really don't have that time.
Now, Benjamin, that is not being very neighborly. For years I've been trying to show you the inside of my house, and now is the time. And I shall not take no for an answer. Why, it having your friends ensconced here as paying guests. Oh, the tea will be ready.
You know, there's only one thing missing from this room.
What's that?
A trapeze bar hanging from the ceiling.
Well, Benjamin, I see you've been admiring some of my posters.
Yes,
My, I do miss the theatre so. You know, that was how I met my late departed.
Oh, Mr. Hawkins.
Cool. He were a fine gent, he were. A better husband no lady could ever wish for. Courteous to the extreme, generous to a fault, and all muscle. Oh, I do miss Addie so very much. You have no idea how lonely it gets living in this huge place without a man around the house.
Oh, Clementine, thank you very much for the tea.
Oh, not at all. With your friends staying here and you visiting them, it'll give us a chance to catch up on our talking. Well, goodbye, Ducky. Come again. Soon.
Well, since I'm in town, I might as well tell Mr. Jefferson, Mr. Axe, and Mr. Morgan to come to Virginia City.
All right, Ducky.
What was that again?
Oh, I said we better not be late. Hop Singh is serving stuffed duck for dinner.
Yeah. You water these horses and meet me at the bank.
Morning.
Howdy, Smarter Sam.
Oh, howdy, Bet.
Something's a little crooked there, Sam. Yeah, how's the electioneering going?
There at the middle.
Give me another crack at the mayor's office, and I'll put every crook in Virginia City behind bars. And head of the reform ticket, that is my platform.
What are you doing in town?
Oh, I came to see Clementine Hawkins.
Oh.
Sam, it was strictly business.
Oh, sure, business.
Yes, business. Now, it just so happens that there are two wealthy businessmen coming here to Virginia City to invest in land. And I'm fixing for them to board at Clementine's place. So you see, it was strictly business.
I beg your pardon, Ben.
Sorry, Harry. Listen, a couple of things I'd like to talk to you about.
Hey, you're going in my office. I've got some business to attend to. I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Harry, my business won't wait.
Are you in that much of a hurry to get out of town?
Yeah?
Oh, very well.
Oh, sorry, Harry.
raised over on the other side of Virginia City. And you know that little strip of land down there, kind of the creek bottom place?
Yeah, I've been there a couple of times.
Yeah. Well, I just saw Mr. Jefferson from the bank and that Smiling Sam out there driving stakes in the ground and marking off lots.
Oh, yeah, well, those land promoters are going to buy about 750 acres from them. They're going to divide them up into building lots.
For who? Fish? Paul, have you ever seen that land in the springtime?
No, it's always nice and green in the summer.
Yeah, well, it ought to be nice and green in the summer. It's under 6 foot of water in the spring.
What?
Yeah.
Smiling Sam and his reform ticket. And he's going to put every crook in Virginia City in jail.
Oh, we better find Axe and Morgan in a hurry.
Oh, I still got them strays rounded, Paul.
You coming along with me? These human strays are more important. You mean they left early this morning?
Bright and early. I believe they'll be back in about a week. I think I overheard them say something about Reno.
Now, look, Clementine, when they return, warn them they must buy no property until they've had a chance to talk to me.
I shall tell the gentleman that very thing.
Thank you very much.
Meanwhile, why don't you and your son sit down and I'll get the tea things?
No, Clementine, Hoss and I are out
It will
running
only take half a mo.
We really don't have
Now,
any time.
Benjamin, do sit down.
Let me help you with that, Clementine.
Oh, thank you so much, Benjamin.
Clementine, I've got to explain something. That loud crash that you heard. Now, Hoss here.
Yes, I know. Everyone wants to try the weights. That's the third table I've lost this month.
Well, of course, I'll replace the table.
Now, here's a little thank you for all. I don't suppose your celestial chef Opsing makes anything like that.
No, ma'am, he sure don't.
I could never understand about Chinese cookery. Sauteed kumquats and hummingbirds' tongues under
Now,
glass.
Clementine, this bauble. I wasn't here the last time I was here.
Bauble, indeed. You are referring to the Burma Rarity.
Burma Rarity?
Yes. Your charming friends, Mr. Axe and Mr. Morgan, sold it to me for $25,000. Of course, I had to mortgage the house to make up the rest of the money. But it's a good buy. And Mr. Nigel, the jeweler, estimates its value to be $50,000.
Mr. Axe and Mr. Morgan sold you this for $25,000.
They did.
They took a $25,000 loss.
They did.
Went to Reno.
They did.
Clementine, I'm sorry to have put you to all this trouble, but really, Hoss and
You
I
haven't
have a
even
great many
tasted
things
your
to do. Clementine, perhaps some other time. Hoss and I
Are
have
you
all those
sure?
strays
You
to look
must go
after. And
on.
I'm sorry about the
Sorry.
table, but there are many things that we really should do.
Do come back again, all.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
And you too, Ducky.
Paul,
What?
did she say ducky?
Come on, I gotta send a telegram.
To?
Judge Sylvester.
She did say ducky.
They fleeced me of $25,000. Stop. Pretended to sell me a genuine emerald, but during the transaction switched an imitation for the real gem. Stop. Catch the crooks. Stop. See that they're hanged. Stop. Immediately. Stop. Best regards, Dean Benton Sylvester.
And in his letter, Judge Sylvester said that Axe and Morgan were honest as the day is long.
Well, the days are getting shorter all the time.
Well, obviously, Axe and Morgan forged that letter.
Poor widow Hawkins. Mortgaged her place just to buy that fake emerald.
The boys, I feel morally responsible for what's happened to Clementine Hawkins. I sponsored the crooks. I introduced them to her. And this is as much my problem as it is hers. Now, look, news of this must not get out to Virginia City.
Well, why stall about her being swindled? They'll find out about it sooner or later anyway.
Yeah, first let's find the crooks and get the money back for Clementine. Now, Adam, you stay here and take care of things. Hoss, little Joe, you come with me.
Right, Pop.
Hey, Paul.
What?
Wait, listen. That telegraph feller told me that the widow Hawkins had sent a telegram to an insurance man to come out and appraise that gem.
What?
Yeah, he's going to be here at 8 o'clock on the stage. I forgot.
It'll be 8 o'clock by the time we can get to Virginia City.
Looks like we got here too late.
What are we going to do now?
I don't know. I can't let that insurance man get a look at that hunk of glass. Stay. He seems to be doing all right so far.
Sure hope he doesn't try to kick it on the table.
Yeah. Dad, burn it. Look, Joe, it's up to me and you. We got to get that fake emerald. You shoot the light out, and I'll jump through the window and grab it.
Right.
Now.
Go after them, Benjamin. Shoot them.
Yeah. Oh.
Shoot them, Benjamin.
Yes, I'll shoot them.
The emerald. They got the emerald.
They got clean away, Clementine.
He left his hat. Madam, I would suggest that you take this hat to the sheriff. It's a clue to the thief's identity.
Oh, this is my hat.
Well, I still think that this should be reported to the sheriff.
I think so too, yes.
When you recover the gem, madam, if you will write to me, I will return and make another appraisal. From what little I saw of it, it was a superb emerald. Well worth the $25,000 you paid for it.
Well, you mean that was a genuine emerald?
Oh, I'd stake my professional reputation on that, sir. I bid you good night.
Ducky, did you perhaps think it was an imitation? Now, this hat that you claim is yours, bend down. Bend down, Ducky. I think we should sit down, the both of us, and have a nice, cozy chat.
You just wait till I get my hands on those two. You just wait.
How'd the widow take the news?
How'd the widow take the news? When she discovered that those brothers of yours stole that emerald, she gave me an ultimatum.
Which is?
She said that she would never turn her relatives over to a sheriff.
You mean what I think you mean?
She said that the whole incident would be forgotten if I married her. She even had the gall to suggest she'd come over here to the house tomorrow and rearrange the furniture. Cool. I'm going after those two brothers of yours, and you stick right here.
Pa, I was wondering, well, where do you think Clementine will want the barbells? Over the fireplace, or would Addie's tights look better up there?
Certainly glad I caught up with you two highwaymen. Let's have a look at this thing. Is the emerald you stole from Clementine Hawkins?
No, you know that one was a fake. This is a real thing. We caught the two crooks in Reno and got it back from them.
Boys, the one you stole was the real thing. This is another one of the imitations.
What?
Yeah. sure, Pa?
I'm positive. Just a minute. What did you do with the one that you so shrewdly stole from the widow? The one which is the real Burma Rarity. Speak up.
We traded for some grub.
Some grub?
Dad, burn it, Paul, we're starving.
Son, let's go.
Yeah, we'll get it back, Paul.
What?
Come on.
You say you gave it to this girl.
Yeah, which way she go?
Yeah, it's imperative that we find out.
Yeah.
Imperative. In times of stress such as this, my memory sometimes fails me.
Yeah, I figured that. Would a $10 bill help you to remember?
It all comes back to me now. She was on the stagecoach bound for Virginia City.
Virginia City.
Blonde. But as to which way she went, in times of stress, such as this, my memory sometimes fails me.
Would a $10 bill help relieve the stress?
Virginia City.
Joe, you take this street and you check the registry at the hotel. Hoss,
Right.
take this street as far as you can go. If you find any girl that fits the description, you let me know immediately. I'll be around here somewhere. Yes, sir. Come on, keep going.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. You weren't watching very closely. Is such a lovely watch. Is there something else you
No,
care to
thanks.
wager?
Let somebody else win the money.
Good afternoon, sir. Would you care to wager one small silver dollar to prove that the hand is not quicker than the eye?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I think I would like to wager that.
Very good, sir. Now watch the pea under the shell. Gentlemen, watch the pea and watch the shells. Watch me moving quickly about the table and tell me where the pea is.
Under the middle one.
I'm so sorry, sir.
That gem that you're wearing interests me. Would you care to wager, say, $5 against that?
As you like, sir. Again, watch the pea under the shell. We move the shells around. Now, under which shell does the pea lie?
I'll say, under the middle one again. Must be under the middle one.
Obviously, you've played this game before, sir, because the pea is under the middle shell.
Thank you.
Oh, you forgot your $5.
Oh, honey, you keep that.
But it's just a chunk of glass.
Well, the
Such nice glass.
Pleasure to meet you again, Mr. Cartwright. Now, if you'll kindly hand over the Burma Rarity.
Yeah, hurry up.
Well, you want... I guess if you want the Burma Rarity, I guess I'll just have to give it to you.
Ain't you gonna help him?
Nope.
This one's a fake, another fake, another, and another. They're all fakes. Ah, now this is the one I examined the other day, the genuine emerald. And what a beauty it is.
Madame, would it be amiss if I presume to ask you a question?
Could it have been possible that... Oh, no.
What Mr. Morgan is trying to say, Madame, is how could a sweet little old lady like you...
lady. Look here, you two crooks. I knew you were crooks from the very beginning. Your modus operandi gave you away.
You see, Mr. Morgan, what did I tell you?
Yeah, but look at it, Mr. X. Who would ever suspected that...
Gentlemen, many years ago when I was in the theater, I was billed as a female prestidigitator. I knew you were planning the switcheroo, exchanging the real emerald for the fake. So I just... pulled the switcheroo.
Mrs. Hawkins?
How we do?
Well, sir, mighty glad to see you back. Mighty glad. We've got the 1,500 lots staked out for you.
And now you're ready to complete the deal.
Gentlemen, I'm afraid that Mr. Morgan and I must leave town again.
Leave town? Where are you going this time?
I'm escorting him to San Francisco, Mayor.
But we've gone to a lot of work preparing Sunny Acres as a town site. When will you get back to Virginia City?
Take over Sunny Acres.
About 20 years.
Clementine, you're an amazing woman. Absolutely amazing.
Oh, Benjamin, how gallant. And in front of all these people. I just knew when we had our little talk yesterday that you and I would see eye to eye.
Now, Clementine, we did get the emerald back for you, didn't we?
Yes, but
And we did have some sort of an agreement.
You mean?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I won the war and lost the peace. Well, as we say in the theatre, there's always another booking for a good act.
An amazing woman.